I think it is that time where we spoils. When a creature becomes stun, yeah, that's what I think. Just based on the rules, wording. All right, guys. So we have 2 spoilers for you. I think this first one was at least seen in like a display case or in a deck that maybe Brad was playing at Gen Con, because I remember seeing it and it was already numbered on the Reddit list. So I'm just going to go and jump right into this guy. He's pretty interesting.
Yeah, he's not bad.
His name is Navigator Ali. This man's is a Star Alliance man's.
Yeah.
He's got 3 power. Play, fight, reap. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order.
He's pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah.
He's not quite draw a card, and he's not quite archive a card.
He doesn't gain you an amber.
Yeah.
He doesn't really gain you card advantage.
Right, but it works on play, which is good.
Yep.
And like being able to use it on reap is also pretty good. The thing I was thinking about this guy was that he actually gives you incentive if you can only play like 1 or 2 Star Alliance guys
to set up for another turn.
To set up another turn.
Yeah.
So he seems like he can give you a little bit of like a snowball advantage. So he seems pretty good. Like if you mulligan on turn 1 and then play this dude, you have like an insane amount of information about like your first couple of turns.
That's true.
So
that's right, Lord of Winter. You got here for the good part.
Yep.
Which is the spoiler. Nathan beat the crap out of me last game, so don't even worry about that. So this is a Worlds Collide card, Star Alliance. I don't love him. I don't know that I would like to see a bunch of him in a deck.
I don't hate this guy though, is the thing. Like
it's like a slightly worse Igor. That was my first impression of it as well.
My big thing about a guy like this is that he has an effect. Does that make sense?
Yeah, he has an effect.
You could compare him to like Nox or Marmo Swarm. Like those are guys who are big, but like, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's like, I think there will probably be a card or 2 that directly impacts the top card of your deck.
Yeah.
In Star Alliance that will work with him really well.
And if what's its face, the lottery is back.
The rigged lottery?
Yeah, you could
extra rig the lottery.
Yeah, you could extra rig that lottery. So
yeah, the big thing is just like every time he does anything, you're getting to do this effect. So you get a crazy amount of information. I wish it was like your opponent's deck.
Yeah, or
kind of. Maybe that'd be like too feel bad or too much information, but
yeah, I don't know. But he seems solid. Yeah. He is uncommon, so you won't see him that much, but yeah, I think this guy's pretty interesting. You could probably be able to ward him as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think your opponent's not going to be. He's not going to be high on the opponent's target list.
Yeah,
especially with a lot of other stuff we've seen. There's a lot of target creatures that have to die in the set.
Yeah. So we think this guy's pretty solid, but like I said, we do think this guy was spoiled at some point.
Yeah, he was definitely in like a demo deck or like a display case at Gen Con, because I remember seeing him, and he's on the list on the Reddit site already. So we want to jump into the next one. He is a passing grade.
Yeah.
Give him a solid D plus C minus.
I think I'd give him a higher than that. I'd be a little.
I don't
more
get
generous.
super excited seeing him in a deck, but there are possible combinations of other cards.
He looks like a card. He looks like a card that plays better than it seems on paper.
Yeah,
to me, that's the impression I get from him.
That could be the case. Maybe I'm too down on him just by first impression, but who knows? I think MTG stopped doing Fate Seal. Look at the top card of your opponent's deck and show. Yeah, no, it's very feel bad. Yeah, he's definitely good because I don't think the opponent takes time to fight him, but over time he gives insane value. Yeah. That's also a good point, Lord of Winter. I always think of in multiples. Drop 2 of these in a game, and you're going to have smooth games.
Yeah,
over the course of the game for sure. Yeah.
Well, they don't work in the same turn.
Not
unfortunately.
Really do anything, but
so I think that's where him being uncommon is probably a good thing. That way, you don't actually have too many copies of him, because you play him and then play him again. It's the same effect.
And if you find a way to draw cards in Star Alliance, then he's even better.
Yeah.
So he could combo.
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that in the middle of that and then set up. So.
Or you could like set up a Wild Wormhole. Hopefully, Wild Wormhole's in the set.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
Yeah,
but it's
I love that card though.
It's like one of the most fun cards.
So.
Unless you have a draw power. That center commander guy. Yeah, does he draw a card? I can't remember. She does draw cards. Okay. Yeah, so I mean he's really good with her.
Yeah.
Obviously, they work together. I would assume that once you have like all of the crew members on the board, they're kind of just like synergizing with each other.
Yeah. This guy feels like a better version. So Star Alliance feels like a better version of Set 1 Mars, where a lot of their guys have effects at better times than the Martians did, and the Martians really required you to set up like a Rube Goldberg of machine of like things that are like working to get a lot of effects. But these guys like have individual effects that are good.
Yeah.
So,
all right, let's jump into the other one. How shall we?
Well, it gives you the thing about him is that you getting to look at your next 3 draws in combination with archiving or discarding let you know whether you should keep something or not.
That's also true.
There's a lot of times where we're playing and I'm like, man, if I draw 2 Brobnar cards, I will keep this into the fray. But if I don't want this stuff. So like, yeah, I mean, I think knowing the top 3 cards of your deck is definitely an underrated ability here.
Yeah, because you could be playing Star Alliance turn and you look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and like 2 of them are Star Alliance, and you decide to keep a card in your hand, draw those 2 cards.
Yeah.
And plan to play Star Alliance next turn,
right
before your turn ends.
So
that's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
I think he seems like a guy who gets better the more you play with him as well.
For sure.
Anyway,
okay. Now our next Mans, or should I say, Alien Mans?
Yeah, this dude is awesome.
Science Officer, Tin Can.
I'm
not sure. Don't know how to pronounce it. 2 power, elusive. After a player chooses an active house which matches no cards in play, steal 1.
Yeah, this dude is common, by the way.
He's common, yeah.
And yeah, I think he's super interesting. Right? Like, there's going to be lots of like board states where this guy you're gonna like wanna do something, but this guy just
he's
puts
taking
you off
an amber,
yeah.
And a lot of times, I think to kill him, you're going to have to give your opponent an amber. Like you might be left with no choice,
right?
Else he's just going to dominate the game.
Yeah. So he it doesn't actually seem that super oppressive at the start of the game, right? Because you don't have any amber then for him to be stolen from. So
he needs to come down like second-ish turn.
Yeah, I think like moving into later in the game, he gets very annoying.
Right.
You pointed out in the article that you've written that'll be published here shortly that. He gives you a reason to fight your opponents off the board.
Right.
Because if you kill all of their creatures of a house, then this guy starts working more.
Or if you clear your side of the table, if you're trading,
yeah,
and you're like clearing all of your Brobnar Sanctum guys off with their guys and keeping the board mostly clear of dudes. I mean, you can't really control artifacts that much.
Yeah.
But it lets you on future turns say, okay, I'm saying Brobnar again. I have no Brobnar cards in play. I steal 1. I start playing with Brobnar stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
he's like, so yeah, he is, yeah, he gives you like ways to control amber during your other turns too, right?
Yeah.
Like how many times have we complained in AOA where like Untamed and Logos have like no amber control at common in the house?
Yeah, but he's like outside of your turn, he's controlling amber.
Yeah.
Even when your opponent's calling stuff, he steals 1 for you, he does not steal 1 for your opponent.
Yeah.
Because he's your card. So after a player...
Yeah, he says a player.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this guy's like super sneaky. The one thing I would say about this guy is that I do think his ability is slightly complicated. The fact that like all of this chat here is like trying to like unpack what his ability does.
And you have to like kind of check it every turn too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like I call Mars, check. Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's a little complicated, but overall I think this guy's pretty good.
And he's best when your opponent doesn't share any houses with you too.
Right.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, and also, so I also wanted to point out that he has 3 traits, which I don't know that anything else has 3 traits. Or that nothing we've seen at least has 3 traits. And I find it funny that he's got Alien as a trait.
Yeah.
Which...
Yeah. Right. What are Martians?
Right. Martians are Martians. What is he alien to?
Yeah.
Proximate, I'm assuming his actual race.
Homo sapien-centric worldview right there.
Yeah, what the heck? And like even if it's like a common trait in Star Alliance stuff where it's like non-human members of the crew are aliens, why are they aliens if it's a Star Alliance?
Yeah.
They shouldn't be alien to the Alliance.
Yeah.
I've got some thoughts on this.
We got issues.
I got some problems with that.
But yeah, this guy's pretty cool. We do want to thank FFG for giving him to us.
Yes, very very many thanks to FFG for hooking us up with these spoilers. Very cool.
It was we never actually expected to get any.
No, I just the shot in the dark emailed
yeah
them and asked, and they were like, "Here you go." I guess.
Yeah, make sure you thank them. Make sure you thank them on Twitter or whatever, or Facebook, whatever. So yeah.
If you help her bottom out, do you get to steal one? No, because you have to. It's after a player chooses a house, and that's when the steal happens. Starlines is ashamed to promote xenophobic tendencies. Stop identifying non-humans as aliens. That's what I'm saying, Claymore. You're right there on the same page with me. Plus, he's a scientist. I mean,
yeah,
he can't stand for this being labeled an alien. Gosh, I am
it's
mad.
Dr. Thank
for
you
no
guys.
reason.
He went to school for 8 years.
Yeah, for no reason
that
is he taking 2 extra damage from the entropic swirl. He has no reason to take the extra damage from that entropic swirl. I'm mad about it.
So, but yeah, there you go. That's spoilers.
Yeah, those are our spoilers. So I hope you guys enjoyed the spoilers. The Star Alliance Mans. Really interesting cards. I'm really excited about this set.
Yeah, I mean this set. I mean,
it just looks fun.
It looks different.
There's a lot of AOA stuff that was happening that wasn't that fun.
Yeah.
This set looks like a lot of fun stuff's happening every turn.
Right. It looks like your board wipes and your kill cards are going to be so much less valuable in this because of all the ward and all kinds of other stuff going on. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this set. I mean, it's Keyforge, right? Like, who knows what's hiding in the anomalies?
We still don't know. 6 of the anomalies at least.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 7 or something. So
where they showed the 7th one. So
okay, yeah,
there were 6 unspoiled anomalies.
So
who knows, man? Who knows if we'll even get any of them?
Yeah,
Raptor Jesus 4 times. I mean, that's probably a fine deck.
Yeah, the Philosophosaurus or whatever. He seems really good. So there you go.
Spoilers over.
Yeah.
Back to Keyforge.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's play some Keyforge. Let me get rid of Science Officer here. All right, let's go. What's the next game? We got Godfrey versus